Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming out tonight. I wrote this down.
Oh, you did?
That's right. We've got a really a fascinating night ahead of us. Make sure you stick around for karaoke after. Here's a little thing I came up with called an introduction. Coming in at 230 pounds, 6 foot, 7.5 inches, bird at 10 pounds, sweet baby Jesus, straight out of Shinola in the know, disqualified from every other local site, the undisputed, undefeated heavyweight champion of the referendum. Oh, he's everyone watching around the world. Keighin and John Cena.
And his name is John Cena. Give those a round of applause, folks. Give those a round of applause. He's one of the 25-year-olds within 150,000 square mile radius. He's got his life together. He's got well, his wife is so good looking, she's a fucking liability. And they've got about 6 kids. And he walks around with a smile on his face like he knows he's got the biggest fucking dick in 6 counties and she ain't going no fucking where. So he's got his shit together. Thanks for coming out ahead of what is supposed to be a horizon-changing storm for the fucking skyline of Shinola, Illinois. They've got pretty good headness rating on those fucking thunderstorms, but every time they're like, we've got 3 feet of snow coming in this fucking Saturday, so my generators are back up your fucking shit, this, that, and the other, and get 200 pounds of salt. Park all your vehicles on the lawn because they're going to need to plow around and get like fucking nothing. But when they say we got a fucking storm, it's like that shit's a professional meteorologist or some shit. They're pretty good at their job when it comes to the fucking rain. I don't fucking get it. This is my 5th show. First time, Dave. The first time I was going to do a show, I was only going to do 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Then some friends of mine in a comedy group said that I couldn't do it, and then I said I'd do a half hour, and they were like, I had fun doing a half hour. This will be my 5th hour-long show. And I've only pissed off about 200 people with them, but people keep coming back and pissing off all the right people we do in the shows. So, and you guys get to eat good food, you get to come up here to OB's, the greatest treat house ever built at street level in the history of mankind since fucking Nero. You know, which that motherfucker was great. But anyways, how you guys doing? You guys doing good? I've got former co-workers of mine. I have my offspring and his only natural predator next to him. My wife's here. His co-workers are here. Other survivors of traumatic events throughout the history of their fuckery lives are also here, and I'm glad you're here. I primarily tell stories. Sometimes I tell jokes. I'm very, what's that word? Organic. Yeah, I'm not vegan, but I like organic. I don't like to write shit down. I don't like to reverse shit because it takes away from the magic that is my autism. And, you know, you get autism, ADHD, marijuana, a little bit of magic sometimes, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then it's only shit cases at the foot of my bed at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning with a dildo on his forehead and a beer in his hand. And it's just, that's how it goes. I usually give the audience a choice on what story you want me to start with. Well, I was thinking about letting you guys just ask me a question or ask me what I think about a certain subject. It could be geopolitics. It could be how to keep things spicy in the marriage. It could be, you know, how I would alleviate traffic jams or repair our infrastructure. What do you got?
Where'd you get that shirt?
I got. Where did I get this shirt?
Amazon.
Like any good married man, I know that to answer any fucking question, I ask my wife. right? And they send you a text like, lines are on the truck, bro. And you gotta go up there, you gotta bill for all 4 exits. You gotta buy 5 of the same fucking wine. And then you get to listen to all the other slow fat fucks who didn't prepare, who didn't come to the fucking show on time. Anyways, who didn't go to Walmart early enough in the fucking year. And so they're stuck with their Hawaiian shirts fit like this, you know, look like those body latex suits that those fucking kids wear, like in fucking Pulp Fiction, you know. Anybody ever seen Pulp Fiction? You seen it? Okay. The oldest people in the crowd saw Pulp Fiction, which means you fuckers are sick. Wow, wow, wow. Well, again, Pulp Fiction was a human being in a full body fucking latex suit kept in a box used for anal sex underneath a pawn shop. By the way, for all your pawn shop needs, I suggest you go to fucking Pontiac Exchange on Route 66 and Route 23, George W. Lane. He's still on with a really good guy, real knowledgeable. For all your 2 to 5 hour needs, remember Pontiac Exchange. I am not sponsored by them, it's just they probably have one of those in the shop.
Sounds like he was got a gift there.
I think if anybody was gonna, I mean, people bring him all kinds of shit. People bring him all. This one dude, they had a case in the fucking store, and it had a Nortaki. Nortaki is 1885 to, I don't know, and it's got production 2010, really fine Japanese china, and this fucking crackhead brought it into the store and said, no man, my great-great-great-great-grandparents brought this over on the fucking Mayflower, bro. And it said Nortaki in Japan. But yeah. So here are the story selections for the evening. I was a virgin until I was 18. Why? And it is a cause. My nephew's phone call after I got out of prison the last night. Becoming an ardent supporter of feminism after taking a job as a bouncer. Think about that one for a second. My left eye lost and turning it into a superpower. Why I never do ecstasy? That's a good one. I didn't even say that one. The Shinoa tornadoes of 1987 and 1990. The last 90 seconds I wore an eye patch. The Irishman Terry Sullivan and the Dodge Express trip to hell. That's a factual fucking story. Well, there all are. There's a story titled Jason, You Just Don't Know People. And then the face black people make when they realize, I just look like this. Which story do you guys want? Which one?
Why you look like that?
Which one?
Was there an eyeball story?
There was the last 90 seconds I wore an eye patch. My left eye lost and turning it into a superpower. Eye patch? Well, fuck you. So there I were. It was Ottawa, Illinois, 1997, December. They didn't have family videos in Illinois back then. They had a little video shop on the western side of Ottawa. It was literally in a home. It was probably an ice cream shop, one of those type deals. A house that was built weird enough to become a business, but close enough to uptown and still be a house. One of those deals. And my roommate at the time, she had a 2-year-old son and a 6-year-old daughter, Justin and Dave. And I was supposed to watch them for the weekend. So I went to the fucking movie place, and I'm 20 years old, 20 years and less than 2 months old. And I'm standing there like a fucking schmuck in the kids' video section. I don't know what the fuck kids watch when I'm 19. I'm thinking about fucking pussy. I'm not thinking about crotch fucking apples. I'm thinking about vagina, booty, titties. So I'm just staring at these kids' movies, not knowing what the fuck. And this little kid, blonde hair, blue eye, like Rick God made Jesus. Blonde hair, blue eye, little 5-year-old kid, little kid, he comes up, and I'm like, hey kid, what kind of movies kids your age like to watch? Now I'm wearing an eye patch. And I have a similar haircut that I have now, it's just that back then my hair was thicker than the level of bullshit that comes out of most people's mouths that aren't me. And so you couldn't see the strap. It went around my head. It's on they're on this side of me, the iPod's on this side. And he's like, well, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. All Transformer shit. Right? All Transformer shit. And then his mom comes up. And his mom is smaller than our bartender, Miss Keighin. His mom was about 4 foot nothing, about 90 nothing pounds, and she was gorgeous. And she had long, straight blonde hair. And I'm 19, and she's walking up and giving me that look that all women get when a man is talking to their child in a nice, fucking interaction, right? And she goes, she's old movies, and she says, "Oh, do you have kids?" I was 19, I don't think I was fucking 12. That's crazy bitches asking me if I have a fucking kid. And I said, I was going to tell her, no, my roommate has kids. And I turned, and she saw the fucking eye patch. Her face drops, like she just saw God. She grabs her son, puts her under this arm, because she's got movies in this arm, turns, runs across the fucking store, throws the movies over the fucking counter, and runs out of the goddamn store. And that was the last 90 goddamn seconds. I wore a motherfucking eye patch. And then about 5 years later, that goddamn commercial, "Don't Make Up in the Ditch," came out. Remember that? Don't make up in the ditch. Don't play tennis, because if you play tennis, you get an eye injury. If you get an eye injury, you wear an eye patch. When you wear an eye patch, people want to find out if you're tough. People want to find out if you're tough, you wake up in a ditch. Don't make up in a ditch. You gotta go. Yeah. Oh yeah. True story. Fucking great commercial. Great commercial. I'm up here fucking dying. I'm getting to relax. I don't know if you guys are nervous to laugh at this fucked up shit like the other people around here are gonna fucking judge you. But just make sure the cameras are out, And they're gonna be fucking fine. This camera is only on me. I don't think there's any cameras in here because I got a paint drain in here and this is where she knows some fucking problems. But anyways, that was completely full of shit lie. Fucking, how am I doing? Am I doing alright? You guys doing good? Okay. Dave's up there shaking his head. Dave's on a fucking 6-pack already. And my ex-coworker back there, Jay, he's thinking to himself, Jesus Christ, he really is just like you want on a fucking job. It wasn't for shit, it's really how he is. Part of a big comedy group. I have been a 40,000 person comedy group online called The Church of What's Happening Now. It's on a podcast with Joey Diaz, the Flying Jew, Lee Syatt. I don't know if you know who Joey Diaz is. He's Joe Rogan's best friend. He went on Alex Jones, was the first person to drop the F-bomb 17 times in 37 seconds, fucking broke a record. Big dicks in your ass, back in the house, all that good shit. And, you see some crazy people, and you hear some crazy shit, and it's pretty fun. I fucked up my routine. I was supposed to join 45 minutes before I got on stage, but I figured taking an energy shot would offset that shit, because I remember people fucking OD on speedballs. But, so here we fucking are. I never did hard drugs. Correction! I was never addicted to hard drugs.
That's a whole lot different.
Hey, whoa, Jack! Alright, look. There are dudes out there that only fuck big women, but every once in a while they fucking put their dick in a set of chopsticks. Okay? Alright, for one. And for two, I never paid for hard drugs, but I'm not a rude person. You've seen my posts and comments online. I'm a very respectful individual. You understand? Don't start with don't beat them, you know what I'm saying? I looked at the hard drugs the way I looked at expensive beer. I'm not going out and paying $20 for a 6-pack, but if it's in the fridge, fucking drink it, why not, Hey Jason, you want a buff? Sure, I'm not fucking retired up. 3 days later, you wake up in a Motel 6 in the fucking desert, goddamn Arizona, in a stolen fucking car, which blew your fucking mind because your car was good enough to make it there, but you have no idea how the fuck you got there. Yeah, that's what ADHD plus fucking hard drugs is. The one drug I never did was ecstasy. And 2020 is the reason I never did ecstasy. You know the new show 2020? So, some of you might remember ecstasy in the late 90s and early 2000s. There was a club on campus in Normal called the Varsity Club. There was a college kid Rico being on fucking ecstasy at that goddamn club. They were cracking people with 50 warrants or 50 fucking years for possession of fucking ecstasy. And I was really tired of the dude that dual Dutch and American citizenship because his dad was an airman and his mom was from fucking Holland. And this motherfucker brought bags of ecstasy back. He'd go to Amsterdam 2 times a year. He'd bring back bags of that shit. I don't know how he got it through. I just know that I opened up a closet one day and the dude had those fucking industrial sized mayonnaise jars you see at restaurants full. He offered me to buy a boat, which is 2,000 bills for $400 back when a bill was $30 fucking. And I said no. But I was starting to break. I was worried about the time. I was selling drugs at the time. I was worried about the time that came fucking with ecstasy. That's why I never sold LSD. Because I'll give you life with fucking LSD. And I was on the fence, and I had just gotten laid off doing pools, and I was thinking about buying a boat for $400 and selling 2,000 bills for $30 a piece, making $60,000 fucking dollars. But Daylight had a special about ecstasy that very night. So what they did was they found 2 young couples, college-age couples, a guy, a girl, and a guy, and a girl. And they talked about medical dangers of ecstasy. They talked to some specialists and medical specialists and drug counselors in the field who went on this, that, and that. And then they start showing video of these 2 couples getting ready to go to an ecstasy party. You know, they're getting ready, they're spraying their hair, spraying their hair, because it's still 2000 and people still had bangs back then, because why not? And and then the camera follows them into a van, and then they go to the party, and then they get to the party. And they dose ecstasy on the way to the party. And some music starts playing, and the camera switches into Gulf War vision, the green tip night vision, because it's a party, right? And it says, one of the things ecstasy does is lowers people's inhibitions. And it pans to the 2 girls making out. Well, that's fucking hot. I'm gonna get me some fucking ecstasy. So I can watch me some girls make out. Then it says, as the camera pans to the other part of the room, it apparently also lowers inhibitions in boys too. And there's these 2 dudes sucking each other's fucking tongues like they were fucking Fruit Loops for fucking way back. And right then and there, I decided I didn't even have fucking shit in my goddamn fucking area of operation because I'm not sucking a dick. And then I started thinking about all the fucking PSAs and A's. Don't do drugs, you know, this, that, and that. If they would have told me in the 1980s, Jason, stop talking back to people because you might suck a dick, I wouldn't be up here right now. If they would have said, Jason, if you light a cigarette, you might suck a dick, I would never have smoked a fucking cigarette. I had $30 million of fucking money ready to spend on fucking cigarettes because I don't want to suck fucking dick. Jason, if you break a window, you're gonna suck a dick. Fuck! Putting that rock down. Jason, if you steal a car, you're gonna suck a dick. I'm not gonna steal a car. Jason, if you wear a Hawaiian shirt, you're gonna suck a dick. That's motherfucker awful. Like that's I don't know how many lives I saved in my life by watching that special. But if those motherfuckers would have just said, Jason, if you do anything wrong in life, you might end up sucking a fuck. You will end up sucking a dick. I'd be fucking president right now. Okay? I'd be the one getting the fucking blowjob. You know what I'm saying? Getting some Cubans fucking down there, you know, like, because I don't want to fucking suck dick. I would have been the most well-behaved, well-dressed, well-mannered motherfucker because I don't suck fucking dick.
Is it one dick for a cigarette?
You sound like an expert. Would you like to tell us? Oh, yes, sir.
How do you know you don't want to suck a dick?
How do I know what?
How do you know you don't want to suck a dick?
Because I've never looked at it picking out a boner when I don't start water. I have, however. What do you mean? Are you telling me I gotta have to get in my face all sweaty, smelling 12-hour package shit coming off this fucking man bush? Get a little fucking whiffy, little fucking botch fucking stench coming through, and then maybe I might get a little twinge in the old one.
What you describing it?
Had a lot of that, yeah? Dude, my mother was Nancy Hardesty. I've been getting fucked in the ass my whole fucking life, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. I've been through child support world, I've had a modification of 0. You want me to tell that story?
Go for it.
Long story short, I got a modification of 0 for child support in April of 2009 because my kid's mom and I were living together. 8 years later, I was getting married to my wife, and my wife, like all spermious people, fucking got a lawyer, discovered that I had child support when I didn't have child support. And what happened was they kept the clock ticking in the background without fucking charging me anything. Apparently, it's a tactic they do. And when the judge finally said, Mr. Keighin, if you don't pay child support, I'm going to lock you up indefinitely. Does anybody in the crowd know what the word indefinitely means? Yes! Forever! Phenomenal cosmic power! Space, there's one that motherfucker wants you to be in there. So I did the right thing, and I stuffed that fucking bitch's face full of fucking money so long that she fucking couldn't handle it. I remember the first time they were going to send several $1,000s to her in child support money. And I'm putting these money orders in the envelope to send it off to her stream at my wife. She grabs my hand and she goes, baby, are you really going to send her all that money? And I said, honey, this bitch has never had any real money with any luck. If I just keep giving her this shit, she's going to party herself into a really great within 3 years. 27 months later, 27 months later, the bitch not only used my money to party herself into her early grave, she stole $30,000 from her youngest son, about 13 from her oldest son, because she was cashing their paychecks and putting them into their savings account. And she snorted fat round cocaine and methamphetamine, fucking stroked out. 3 fucking days later, this is what her family did. They carved her up, they sold off her fucking organs, they sewed her the fuck up. They pulled the fucking plug on her. They put her in a box, put that box in a furnace, tortured her to fucking ashes, put her in another fucking bag, inside another fucking box, and then dumped her into a shitty fucking park, Route 66, south of fucking Wilmington. Her family got to go right down the fucking checklist of shit I wanted to do to her, and did no fucking time. I just, God damn fucking disgrace. I need a drink, bro.
It's a Halloween.
Oh, hallelujah! Allahu Akbar. Inshallah, Allahu Akbar. I need to open this up. I hope you guys are having a good time. Yeah. I'm up here freaking out. There's a lot of new fucking faces.
Still waiting on me again for bottle of cigarettes. What kind do you smoke?
I smoked a long time. That way I can savor them. You know, take a couple sucks. Well, it's funny you should bring that up because people come into my home and they see beautiful Victorian antiques, the beautiful Victorian comb, they see Swarovski crystal, they see antique china, and tapestries and fucking oil paintings on canvas and whatnot, and they'll go, wow, How you doing? It's a stick out? How you doing, buddy? You're great? You're standing next to your natural predator, and she's over there going, I see, I'm having fun with this. But if this was my 21-year-old daughter over there, and there was some fucking dude holding her fucking hand, Dave, me and you'd be fucking that dude up. But I shouldn't say that because I'm an ardent feminist. So I hit 300 pounds. I went from 5'3", 135 pounds to 5'11", 365 in 14 months when I took myself off there. Everything got big. But anyways, so when I got back from my very short stint in the United States Department of the Army, I became a bouncer at Keighin's. And Keighin's bar in Pontiac on Mill Street next to Joe and Eddie's, or Mill Street Tap, as you know it. And on my first weekend working at that bar, it's how I know I was a feminist. And that's because I got fucking cracked in the goddamn jaw by a 6'3" tall, 400-pound bitch. It fucking rang my fucking bell. I instantaneously became a feminist and knocked that bitch back the fuck out. Took 4 of us to drag her out of the carpet she fell on. That's when I became a fucking feminist. Sorry. Anybody worried about the storm coming? Anybody? I have a 6,500 watt generator, about a 2-mile drop cord, fucking 3 goddamn murderous, autistic, retarded, fucking red goddamn dogs in this house. Waiting for that motherfucker to hit. Waiting for it to hit. Unlike some people, don't have a fucking excavator to get the trees off my house. Like some special skinny people in the back of the fucking room. Judge Beach Street. You know what Josh's first demolition job was? It was the first time he got level with his wife. He had to wreck that shit to lock her fucking down. Every time he thrust it backwards, he went beep, 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 boom! Beep, 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 boom! You know, you motherfucker, I bet you that motherfucker wore a safety vest too. Bet he wore a fucking safety vest. She had the white safety hand helmet on too. Fucking critiquing. That's not a safe way to do that, Josh, but you know what I think. I want you to pull out just the tip of the head and wham! I want you to take away the pleasure for the day and just fucking crush my bonds with your fucking moaning ass hips. That's what I want you to do. Beep, beep, beep. Now, no one's going to be able to hear that sound for the next week without thinking, Josh, motherfucker. Beep, beep, tree! Sorry. I'm a little fucked up. Like, in the head. So I went to a retarded school, but I'm not retarded. I got it. Nature versus nurture. You are just like your fucking grandmother. You never met the bitch as a fucking adult. And you're just as. My mother would never say things like, Jason, do you think the lawn needs love? No, my mom didn't. My mom would stand in front of the window in front of the house. Grass sure does move a lot when the wind blows. Fuck! And my son, without ever having to spend any meaningful amount of time around her before she went fucking loopy, that could have been the cocaine or the fucking 4 million gallons of alcohol she fucking did throughout her life. But anyway, he never met her, yet he does the exact same goddamn thing. Like, he won't say the reason he wants to come to the house, but there will only be one reason he wants to come to the house, and you're supposed to understand that that is the one fucking reason, and he'll be like, I'm coming down. Alright. Fucking 19 hours later, over the fucking business week, hey, why don't you got this ready for me? You didn't fucking specify the way you came down, princess. I don't understand. See, that tracks. A fucking queer gave birth to a princess. fucking shit. My princess. Oh, we should have a fucking whistle like a big goddamn brother. Sorry, I'm brutally honest about everything. That is why never, ever doubt anything I say, because I just say what it is, how it is, what color it is, what it smells like, big on pictures of the bush, all that fucking shit, 13% man. And fucking, yeah. So if I say that your child is a piece of shit, no, I will tell you that my child and his child is a bigger piece of shit. Okay? Just feel secure in the fucking knowledge. Dylan, where's your dad? You got big sweet big kids. I thought he was gonna be over here. What?
We don't know where that is.
Dude, you've seen him in fucking gym shorts with no boxes on. Don't
You
fuck.
say that to me every single time we talk about him. You always
That's because you know what your friends know about your daddy's dick. That's why you ever seen Wyatt in her room? Ever seen Wyatt in her room? He's like, hey! How's it going, folks?
Wow. Drop something.
You ever heard of Ranger panties? These really short boy cut shorts or boy shorts that fucking they give Army Rangers. Your dad needs a pair of Ranger panties. I can see him waving in the fucking helicopter with his dick.
I need a drink.
We need a drink. You need a condom. Look at that fucking thing.
A what?
You need a condom. Look at that thing. If I could turn back time. Whoa. Beep, beep, beep. Wham! Anyways, you volunteered to come here. You volunteered. I don't have black hair. I feel like that makes up the rest of the crowd. That's why I get surprised when other people show up. I'm like, you motherfuckers have to be there. I don't know shit about that hurt. You know, tons of Vaseline, stray cats, donkeys. You don't see what these motherfuckers do with their fucking turkeys after they shoot. They got them long bladder necks. You know what boys do back, you know, just come on. So some of you know on the next time.
I think all of us.
Couldn't tell.
I know this visage of civil responsibility and commitment that you see before you is a one-time guilty, one-time innocent, two-time prisoner. First time, I was guilty. First time, I woke up in a joint with a smile on my face because I did it. I didn't care. Fuck it. You got me. Oh well. Mama, I love you. Whatever. The second time, police showed up at my sister's house, asked her if I lived there. She said, and if I was home, she said no. He said, Jason, live here. And she responded with the drug addict question. If I see that, so you're going to come back. Well, he's on probation, man. That's what I'm back. Fuck no, he doesn't live here. 45 months in fucking state penitentiary. So the second time I was innocent. The first time I went to prison, I was in Joliet for a day. I was in Stateville, in an F house, and I was in that place for 30 days. That's where they filmed a lot. That's where they filmed the prison riot scene in National Park Killers. They could have let me know from that motherfucker after 30 days, and I was straight. I was cool. I never pulled another burglary again. And that's not, well, be honest, technology surpassed my skill set. So, yeah, I was good at what I did. I was burglary in Clay County as a whole, we're down 40% residential burglary, Woods alone, and 60% when my career got popped. So, yeah, and I didn't fuck small. But it's funny, my parents were correctional officers. My grandfather, when he was a boy, was my great-grandfather, and hunting out runaway convicts that ran for the penitentiary. I know this because I found pictures of a teenage grandpa with dead dudes like this with a deer, and I had to ask his living brother what the fuck those pictures were. where, oh, Grandpa was fucking deputized by the state prison and he helped him fucking eat these dogs and help run down the fucking prisoners. Yeah, we all killed prisoners by the time we were fucking 13 years old. My questions were answered about what the fuck was wrong with me and my fucking head at that moment in time, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, so my son's natural predator, she stayed at Jonathan's Department of Corrections in operations. For those of you who don't know what the fuck operations is, that's fucking intelligence. Hey, look at her. Doesn't she look so intelligent? She's with my son. Ooh. But I know he's not a family curse, so I understand it. And I told you before you met her, son, with great gift comes great responsibility. You can't just be throwing that motherfucker. You can't just be, you can't go stick your dick in crazy and don't know how to keep it on your body. It's just a fucking man is.
You did it first. I'm following your footsteps.
What do you think I did it first? Your mother had a pound of meat, a leather jacket, in 1967 Camaro, and she knew how to fucking party. I was fucking homeless with that fucking woman. It's her fucking fault.
You couldn't say no.
I was a baby in the fucking woods. Oh, she had a fucking muscle part. She had a leather jacket. She was wearing stacks. It was the year 2000. Shit! She was 6 foot tall and I had better. She was 5'8" the next fucking morning. Fuck you. She looked like Molly Ringwald. So not only did she have a 1967 Camaro, a pound of meat, and leather jackets, she also had big pouty lips, freckles, she had curly hair. That, coupled with the fact that your grandmother told me every barn within 200 miles of here is a direct relative of mine, the choices were limited, son. The choices were limited. Now, your Uncle Dusty, he is fucked. Every cousin, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth that we have in the tri-state area, he doesn't care. But he's also an introduced drug user. So he doesn't care. I'm not into bars. I like parents because I don't want to create, like, do you see what I look like? Are you really like Sloth from the Goonies? You think what would happen if I accidentally had a baby with one of my cousins? It would come out going, hey, you guys! You know? Yeah, they toss that little kid and there would be some fat, curly-haired, semi-lesbian chick picking it out from the fucking nursery going, we're gonna take you home now. The same thing your stepmom did when she met me. You're coming home with me now, Jason. I'm like, okay. Hey, that's how I got domesticated. So,
This all goes back to the whole sucking dick thing.
it does. It does. Sir, are you retired?
Am I retired?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you have a career?
I did.
What did you do?
I worked in nuclear industry for 35 years.
You worked in who for 35 years?
In nuclear industry for 35 years. That's here.
Hold on, did you pay taxes? Did you get to tell anybody at work what was on your mind 100% of the time without fear of recourse?
Yeah.
You did. So the Atomic Energy Commission came in and you felt like telling their lead fucking nuclear engineer to go suck your fucking white cock. There was nothing they could do.
That's right.
Are you Albert Einstein?
What's that?
Are you Albert Einstein? Because I'm only 47, but it's been my experience that even if you are born with a silver spoon up your ass, at some point in time in your life, you're going to have a dick in your fucking mouth. To get to the next day.
That's here.
It was my 10th high school reunion. They fucked up, they found me, because the internet just became a thing. And I'm like, fuck it, let's go. So I went to Pontiac. somehow. He's like, sweet. Just want to make sure that's not what we're doing. So I go up there, and the preppies are there, the rich farmer kids, the lawyer kids, the state farm executive kids. So I'm like, fuck these fucking honkies. I'm gonna go outside, smoke a cigarette, I'm smoking a cigarette. And there's this dude, like, I love that fucking baby. I love that shit. I love this here. But. Why does he sound like me, man? He sounds like a little baby. Anyway, so I'm outside smoking a cigarette, and there's this dude smoking a cigarette with me, and he's wearing some really nice shoes. He's wearing really nice pants. He's got a really nice fucking belt. He's got a really nice shirt. He's got a really nice vest, a really nice jacket. And he's got a perfect waistline. So I know this motherfucker's at least got shit together or he's a psychopath. And this dude's hitting a cigarette and he goes, what's going on, Jason? What's up? Dude, I don't even know what it is. He goes, you don't remember me. I'm not going to say this dude's name because the nuclear industry. And this is going to go up on YouTube. And there's some powerful fucking people that fucking hate my guts. So I'm not going to say this dude's name. And I said, no, who the fuck are you? And he tells me his little catchline. This dude was growing shrooms when he was 11 years old in fucking junior high. He was growing marijuana with his fucking dad. He was just one of those dudes, very sciencey. Like, and he didn't really sell weed, but, you know, he's just one of those dudes. He was cool. He got his credits. He didn't stick around for graduation. He fucking disappeared. I said, oh shit! Oh, you're looking good. How's it feel being an adult? He just laughed. He was basically going, no. I'm a fucking nuclear, blah, 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 grew up, band, engineering, sciences, fucking risk mitigation, yada, 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 whoa. All that shit, and I'm like, I know what you know. I know this dude's fucking right here, right? I'm like, really? How's it feel being a dog? And he's like, Jason Aaron, my buds. What the fuck are you talking about? 26 years old? He's like, let me tell you a story. So, when you go to nuclear engineering, academy, school, college, graduate, postdoctorate, all that good shit, before they let you loose on a facility, you do like a residency at facilities, right? Like you go, you learn, you get acclimated. This is all while you're in your educational process, right? So he tells me he was going through that. Then he graduates. No, he had graduated yet. He was doing his residency thing. And there was a bit of a problem. Something wasn't going up. Something wasn't going down. The water was still flowing, but something wasn't going up or something wasn't going down. I don't remember what it was. And he said he walked into the control room and just like with a car or a vacuum cleaner or a fucking radio or iPod, nuclear reactors and control panel banks all come with manufacturer instruction books, maintenance books, right? Right? They don't? They don't. So, when Halliburton makes a fucking reactor, they don't have a diagram, a blueprint, they don't have all that shit. They have all that shit. And you have a procedural book on how to shut something down, how to turn something on, how to pause something for a maintenance cycle, that kind of shit. Right. So my guy asked for that procedural book. And they looked at him like he was fucking retarded. Like people look at me when they hear me talk longer than 7 seconds. And they're looking at him, and the head maintenance guy goes, give Teddy's book, Bob's book, Phil's book, John's book. Whoever the first guy that was the head, fucking whatever, at that facility. And instead of having a procedural binder, nice uniform shit, it had a bunch of fucking sticky notes in it, yellow pieces of tape written over the fucking manufacturer's order, instruction, shit like that. No, do this, get this part here, buy this part there, talk to this fucking facilitator. He said basically got like fucking entire everything. He said every industry is how we go with fucking duct tape and goddamn fucking zip ties and shit. He said they're all good adults. said he looked out for the time that there are just a new sets of big kids who are trying to do what the last set of big kids did and not fuck it up. There are no fucking up. There are no fucking up. Where's your work at? Raywood. Are you a Greater Chicagoland area? Are you a Greater Chicagoland native? From down here? Ransom. Is that how you describe your pay rate? Is that how you would describe your pay rate when you were on the job? No. You weren't getting paid? What was it worth it? Was it worth it? How old are you?
62.
62, and you had to think about it. When was the last time you had a guy down around you? So how old did you go to school?
I went to school like at higher down there, and I went to school through university.
So how long was your schooling while you were working? 3 years. 3 years of school, and they just handed you a toolbox. You're walking through the fucking years. No? No. No. So 3 years of school, then what?
And doing like on-site training.
On-site training. How long did you work at the nuclear facility before you felt as though you had a motherfucker over your shoulder?
5 years.
That's after the 3 years of schooling or during? So, 62. You started when you were 18? No? How old were you? 25. You were about 25. So that's 37 years ago. 37 years ago, you took on a career and a ton of energy. You did 3 years of schooling, 5 years of on-the-job shit, so you felt like you had to take care of. You stayed in the field, retired, moved down here, checked out Facebook, and decided to come up here and talk shit. Did you know that in 1903 when you started your career?
1903?
Comedy show. Comedy show. My Irish accent father taught quadratic equations to fucking plumbers. So I've been doing this shit that you and I are doing right now since I was 4 fucking years old. And him marrying my mom is probably the number one reason most responsible for why I am where I am. Because the day my grandpa, or the day my mom married my Irish stepdad, the day she married that Irish piece of fucking shit whose people fucking emanated from that excrementitious island, my grandpa pulled me in and no offense! My grandpa pulled me in and he goes, I don't want to hear any stories about you getting whooped by that Irish sissy. You don't know what you want. Whoop me. And I took that to heart. I got expelled out of school, in public school, in kindergarten. Because I broke a fucking veteran in 2 foreign wars legs while he was married back to take me with a fucking cricket bat. I had to fuck this growing us up. But I let everybody do it, because everybody's trying to answer with this educated, trained individual. So if the power goes out, can we message you to find out when it's going to be back on?
Yeah, go ahead and message me.
Right?
Go ahead and message me.
And how do we find you on Facebook? Under Mehoff? Jack Mehoff?
No. Suck me.
Suck me?
Suck me off.
Suck me Sanjay? Sanjay Suck me?
Suck me off.
You work for Verizon Wireless?
Yeah,
That
that too.
too?
I'm like 11.
You're like Don Lemon?
I'm like 11.
You're 11? You're skinny enough for me to do it. You know what I mean? I put my hand in my pocket. I mean, eat beer, bro. I mean, eat beer. My wife tells me all the time I can show pictures of my ass on my phone, but I like to show my motherfucker. If I can show my photo stick, it's fine. Over with. Over with. Holy shit, it's almost 8 o'clock and I spent this whole show. Bullshit when you're undertrained, overpaid, tired ass.
No shot.
No, I'm going to do one last story. I started late. I'll finish late. Yeah, right. First finish the child support order. It's going to keep on. So the title of this story is Jason, You Just Don't Know People. My wife and I, we moved in together, and just like everybody does with a new bride, they like to show them off to everybody. So I go over to her big sister's house, my future brother and sister-in-law's house, for something called family night. Family night consists of the stoners sitting in the garage, baking the fucking brains out, and the normal people, my wife and her big sister, going inside and doing things like crocheting and not being a fucking retard of society like the idiots in the fucking garage. My little sister-in-law, who is my wife's little brother's wife, was in the garage with me. She's a curly haired, big, bouncy breasted, juicy, just Jewish girl. Like she's just, you know. We're there for 30 minutes, or after 45 minutes with this girl. We're smoking weed, and I'm a pretty good judge here. I can beat people pretty fast, and which is why I'm so popular with individuals. And so, family night ends, and wife and I and kids, we get in the car, and when I think we got the safe distance away from the house, about 6 feet, I asked my wife, how long has Amanda been cheating on Andy? Backstory, Amanda is Andy's baby mom. Amanda had no job, and according to my wife, quote, knew what side her bread was buttered. So when I said that to her, she looked at me and she goes, Jason, you just don't know people. Now in her defense, she only known me about 75 days. She had no idea the superpowers that I held or the powers of understanding and interpretation. And I said, okay, and I let it be, and we drove off. My wife and I lived in a house on Kingsley in Normal, and our bedroom was a finished basement. And it's about 11 o'clock at night, we're getting ready to go to bed. She has a computer table, I have a computer table, and all of a sudden, my wife's computer starts going, ding, 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 and she goes, what the fuck? And she gets into it. First thing she does is she does the whole quick, lean over the table thing, shake the mouse real quick to see what's going on, make sure nobody's hurt, injured, whatnot. And she does a thing, and the screen comes up, and she clicks. She does the, oh, fuck! Pulls her chair up. And she's like, it's like 30,000 keystrokes, right? She works IT as the rest of it. And I'm a paranoid psychopath. Okay, so first off, I think she's talking to fucking Idris Elba and he's trying to steal my wife. Now, who the fuck are you talking to about the clock at night like that? She's like, don't worry about it. And she'll bing, bing, bing. It's all pictures. And I could have sworn I saw a titty. I swore I saw a titty. And I said, what's going on? And she's like, you're not going to believe this. I said, what is it? Well, my brother-in-law, Andy, his last name is Anderson. My wife's last name at the time, his sister, her last name still is Keighin. The big sister's last name is Allen. Our little sister, her little sister, my little sister-in-law, who is very much hood, and very much street, and very much an Anderson, is the only relative of his with the same last name. So she starts getting these messages. Do you remember when I told my wife, I asked her how long Amanda had been cheating on me, and she said, Jason, you just don't know people. Do you remember that part of the story? You guys want to know how my wife was getting her Facebook Messenger from her little sister? She was getting a screenshots from an army fucking, a soldier, he's a fucking pilot for the United States Army, who would rarely travel across the country. He would get trips that purposely stopped at 0, so they could fucking Bloomington, and he could jump on a connecting flight for years. And he was saying dumb shit like, oh, is it just magical how my dick just appears in your phone? Oh yeah. And the killer was, the nudes she was sending, this fucking nude, were in bed sheet sets that my wife had bought them for fucking Christmas. This bitch had been cheating on her husband for years, and I could smell the hoe coming off that bitch's fucking juicy teeth when she was talking to me for that first fucking half hour, which is why I asked my darling dear wife, how long has Amanda been cheating on Andy? And when she said, oh baby, you just don't know people, I looked at the big kid holding back the little kid by the hand. You know, the little kid just don't hand. And folks, that's why you always be careful what hand you show people, because there's some people out there that can read the one you're not showing. And I hope you had a good night. This is my show. I hope everyone's okay. If you want another story, I give you another story. It's the worm's fast approach. Make your choice. You want another story?
Yeah.
I got food gums still, please.
You got food?
Yes, and
It was a bomb. It wasn't about my mom beating the lady with the mug. I just found out you were with her.
You told that one last.
I just told that story. I'll tell.
Yes, you're right.
Do you got another story you want me to tell?
As long as it's okay with Shelby.
are you gonna sing later?
You're getting paid regardless.
You know what? Make my cover. Where's it going?
Remember what I was just saying 2 minutes about girls out how I can read people show me? Be
That's a
careful.
bad story about me.
Be careful. What, my son?
No, you said it last time.
What?
Gay
What?
Gay Silly.
Hey, Sally? You mean, oh,
Tell
Ella
them.
Chance?
You've told
Jason, I just want to stop your dick.
You said that story.
I'll tell you guys about Terry Sullivan. Terry Sullivan, Irishman, about 15 years older than me, third generation concrete company owner from Odell, Illinois. Solid fucking dude. Terry Sullivan's having dinner one day. He's got a friend of his neighborhood that came up from California. He came up from Florida. He was having some problems with his friend we were in. He was working from 6 o'clock in the morning, fucking 7 o'clock at night. One night, they're having dinner. SWAT comes in. This is the 90s, 96, 97. SWAT comes in, guns, the Ninja Turtle outfits, the whole fucking 9 yards. Terry has no idea what the fuck is going on because Terry is a third generation concrete business company owner, and he is a fucking square 45 degrees the whole way. He comes to jail, feds get him his charges, he's getting charged with big dumbass amounts of cocaine distribution. He has no idea what the fuck is going on. No idea what's going on. Honestly, he has no idea what's going on. What he didn't know was that his friend from Florida, while he was at work selling massive amounts of cocaine, that he's making people in Florida while he was at work. He ended up signing for a plea just as the state attorney was realizing that he might have actually been innocent. And so the state attorney only gave him a few years, and they let him dress in, spend a day in prison, dress out. He'd already done enough time to cover the fucking bed. About a year later, he was in county for fucking 18 months. About a year later, he gets out, gets a loan from his grandma, buys a brand new, you guys ever remember the movie Twisters with the red Dodge pickup truck? Yeah, that version. He bought a brand new Dodge fucking pickup truck, he got a pull behind mixer, he bought some tools, he's doing small jobs. He's at the BP in Odell filling up his truck. The reason he had to take a plea was because his wife was fucking the best friend and told the state attorney he had to send his son on the drugs. Yeah. They've been together 15 years. Yeah. Yeah, their kids were at some sort of camp that he was paying for over the summer. So she ends up fucking off the factory, and Maggie ends up catching some federal time on his own. He fucks off whatever. A year later, Terry is walking around the BP in Odell. Looks up, she bumps into him. And he's just, whatever. And she goes, I fucked him because his dick was better. Later that night, I saw Terry at the Livingston County Jail. It's a place I frequently offered back in the 90s. Great peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The same way we made our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches from Washington School. So they were good. They were made with love. That's why it was okay. And I said, Terry, what are you doing? Ah! Randy, that's what? How'd that go? Oh! Bumped into her. She talks some shit. Next thing I know, the truck's got a blown engine overheating at the intersection of 66 and Florida. There's a bunch of state troopers pointing guns around me. I'm like, well, what happened? He said, well, the state troopers said he knocked his wife out, dragged her to the front of the truck, tied her and duct taped her to the front of the truck, fired that motherfucker up, jumped on Route 66, headed south, mashed the fucking pedal, and he said he would close his eyes for periods of time. He was chasing, you know how I knew it was like on the track with my eyes were closed? I said, no, Terry. How? He goes, she starts screaming louder. I'm like, oh shit, Terry! And Terry's about 5'2", 5'11", 160 pounds. Just one of those, what working men used to look like before high fructose corn syrup. You know what I'm saying? Normal. Not all fucking wide body and flabby at 13% gay like me. That motherfucker strapped that bitch to the front of his fucking pickup truck, drove through fucking Odell, Pontiac, fucking past Coyle, through Chinoa, through fucking Lexington, finally blew the engine about a mile north of fucking Florida, and it fucking smoked out of the fucking intersection. And that apparently is what fucking Terry Keighin fucking too. And they gave him fucking felony probation with no time for that. And that, my friend, is why you try to stay righteous. I hope everybody has a good time. You're gonna earn your fucking money now, Shelby. And you guys gotta listen to this thing out. You guys have a great night. Thank you for coming out. Josh, I'm sorry. I usually talk about Big Black getting a hell of a lot more than I did with this fucking show, these fucking people. And attest to that. But I figured with these little babies around here, and a lot of dudes got little ladies around here, and everybody's screwing them to talk about the fucking hamburgers the brothers got. So, yeah, I picked a lot of show for that. I wait until there's a shit ton of old ladies in here, and then I bust out the big black day jokes. Like my first show. You folks have a good night. Take it easy. Thanks for coming out. I'm really appreciative. See you guys later.